Welcome to I-501 Sports live broadcast of college basketball. I'm Sean Wells alongside Spencer King. We had a thriller last night when these two teams faced off. Big Ben hosting Northwest Indian College. Spencer, should be another great game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Last night with Nagy taking the Eagles, making it into overtime with Big Ben pulling out the win at the end. It was a great game. Looking forward to another game tonight to see if Big Ben can step it up, know how to box Nagy out, and see how they can try and defend this win.
Jolene Nagy had 39 points last night for the Eagles. You're watching I-501 Sports live broadcast. This starts now.
Broadcasting live from I-501 Communications HD studio, this is I-501 Sports.
At the 40, the 30, the 20, he could go all the way. Touchdown! Deep to center field. It's going, gone! Can you believe it? It's come down to the last few seconds. He shoots, he scores, they take the lead and the win!
Big Ben Lady Vikings set to face off here against Northwest Indian College in what should be a great game. They played last night. The game went into overtime. Big Ben pulled out the victory 73-69. One player we know the Lady Vikings won't have tonight is Brooke Bowers, who's sidelined with an injury. They're hoping she's going to be back soon. But I was able to catch up with Brooke Bowers recently on the sidelines. Brooke Bowers is a freshman post player from Burley, Idaho. She's a two-sport star for Big Ben, playing both volleyball and basketball. She says playing multiple sports takes a lot of work.
It's hard. Like, when I first started it, that was part of the reason why I didn't play basketball last year, is because I didn't think I could do two sports. I thought it was going to be hard, and it is. It's hard. It's hard to balance schoolwork and both practices. Coming in the morning and going to volleyball practice after school, it was hard.
Brooke loves her team's mix of strong post play and quick guards.
All right, I think our team's best attribute is probably shooting. We have a lot of really good shooters, but also we have a lot of good posts. I think our posts are really strong underneath, and that we can be really good and get a lot of rebounds. It's mainly what we're down there to do. So,
Brooke thinks her team can win the NWAC championship if they stay together.
I think we can. I think we can if we just play as a team and come together as a team. That's a big part of it. We have to play together.
So Brooke Bowers, with that ankle injury, we expect her to be back in a couple of weeks. I know head coach Preston Wilkes can't wait for her to be back in that Big Ben starting lineup. Just moments away from tip-off here, so we're going to take a short break and be back at the start of your game.
Attention business owners. The deadline is fast approaching to advertise in the 2015 edition of the Moses Lake Local Book. Don't be the only business left out. In print or online, it's the best way to reach your customer when they're ready to buy. Call today to place your ad by calling 877-738-9829 or by visiting us online at www.statewideyp.com. The Moses Lake Local Book Telephone Directory. Simply the best advertising.
What better way to start the new year than in a new Toyota? We're making it easier than ever with 3 ways to save. Your choice of financing as low as 0%, up to $2,500 in customer cash back, or low payment leases on your favorite Toyota model, like RAV4, now just $199 per month. Just pick your favorite Toyota, the best savings options for you, and drive away. It's that easy, so start your year right. For full details, see any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
out about the DQ $5 lunch, all this food for only $5, you gotta tell people about it. So I situated nice. Frosty drink next to this juicy grilled burger and fries. Get my sundae, boom. I just dropped a $5 lunchogram on all my friends. Get ready for a little $5 indie.
Michael, we like your style. The $5 lunch. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of these many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Have you been to ifiber1.com? The most up-to-date news in the Columbia Basin is just one click away. With news, sports, and weather, you can stay in the know with what's going on in your community. Read your news on the go by visiting ifiber1.com on your tablet or even your phone. Follow us on Facebook for quick updates and discuss the news with others in our area. Your #1 news source in the Columbia Basin is ifiber1.com. Check it out today.
Starting lineups just being announced. Big Ben on the floor, Northwest Indian College. Traveling here from Bellingham, Washington for this non-conference matchup. Again, these two teams played last night. Big Ben won that game in overtime. A very thriller of a game. Northwest Indian College was up by 15 points at one point in the second half. Big Ben fought their way back and ultimately got the W. Mackenzie Winley set for the tip for Big Ben. Tip is up and recovered by the Eagles. Jolene Nagy has it at point guard. She had 39 points last night for the Eagles. A senior. She's from Pentatisan, British Columbia.
Canadian.
A few Canadians on this Northwest Indian College team. That layup's no good. And a loose ball. Guess who's there to get that? Spencer Jolene Nagy. It's only fitting she scores the first points to this game. Jamette gives it to Vale. Now Bonner has it. Passes it to Shelley inside to Winley. Kick out to Jamette. Jump shots no good. Fight for the rebound. And looks like that's going to go against Aubrey Vale.
Foul for Vikings number 10, Aubrey Vale, her first team foul.
It's going to be the first foul on Vale. First foul for the Vikings. Down 2-0, just about a minute into our first half of play. Krista Colvin with the ball now, gives it off to Nagy. Nagy, a strong move to the bucket. That time it's no good. Tip rebound, goes out of bounds. Eagle basketball. Pass inside. Looks like that was a double dribble, and yes, they will call that. Turnover on Jasmine Reed from Bella Bella, British Columbia. 5 players on this Eagle team from British Columbia. And 1 player from Alaska, Elizabeth Isaacs. Pass inside to Winley, pass outside to Vale. Cross-court pass to Max Shelley. That jump shot's in and out, rebound Nagy. Nagy looking to run something here. Passes it to the three-point line to Jasmine Reed. Back up top to Krista Colvin. Pump fake there. That three-point shot's no good. Rebound, Riley Jamette. Bonner runs the baseline, comes back up on top, gets the ball. Shelley has it, down low to Jamette. A little too aggressive defense there on the Eagles, and that'll be their first foul of the game.
Vina Brown, her first team foul.
Spencer Vina Brown had a nice game last night, scoring 13 points.
And she ended up fouling out of the game there at the end.
That is something that we'll keep an eye on tonight, as the Eagles only have 2 subs. So if they get in foul trouble, things get interesting.
There were 2 girls last night that fouled out.
Jeanette drives to the hoop. Up and under's no good. Rebound, Colvin. She quickly pushes back up the court. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Can't find an open player. Finally gives it to Nagy. Back up top to Reed. Nice little give and go there from Nagy to Reed. And the bucket's good. 4-0 Eagles. Yeah, ambitious shot there by Shelley's no good. Rebound though by Mackenzie Winley. Sets things back up. Trying to feed Winsley a lot here early in this game. Jumper's no good. Rebound, Colvin. Looks like they're going to call Riley Jamette for a foul. A little too aggressive there.
Number 13, Riley Jamette, her first, second team foul.
4-0 Eagles on top. 17 minutes left here in this game. Spencer, Big Ben started off a little slow last night too.
They definitely did. You know, Big Bend is a come from behind team. Definitely improving that again tonight.
Colvin misses that 3. Rebound, Aubrey Vale. Here's Vale for 3. This time it's good. Aubrey Vale gets the 3. Puts the Eagles, the Vikings now only down by 1, 4-3. Eagles looking to maybe find Nagy down low. They finally do. She comes back up on top though. Now passes it to Colvin. Here's a shot. Has to just put that one up with no time left on the shot clock, and doesn't hit rim, so we'll have a shot clock violation. Vale now has it. Nice little pass there to Shelley. Just hands it off to Winley. Vale for 3 again. This time it's no good. Fight for the loose ball. And Brown falls on it, but gives it right back to Jamette. And Vikings recover. Bonner's going to try a 3-point shot, and she hits it.
Julie Bonner.
Julie Bonner for 3 from straight up top. Puts the Vikings up 6-4. It's a strong move by Krista Colvin.
Krista Colvin with the basket.
She ties things up at 6-6. Feed down low to Winley, and that jump shot's good.
Mackenzie Winley for 2.
Vikings starting to heat up a little here, Spencer.
Absolutely. They're doing a great job of putting the game up there. They're up by 2, 8-6.
Eagles A strong drive there again by Colvin. That time it doesn't work out, though. Rebound Julie Bonner. Boy, does she push up that court fast. Pass inside to Jamette. Double teamed and fouled.
Foul the Eagles, number 44, Vina Brown, her second.
As you mentioned, Spencer, Vina Brown fouled out last night. She already has 2 fouls in the first 5 minutes of this game.
Does not bode well for the Eagles tonight.
Inbound pass to Bonner. Vale has it on the baseline, give it to Winley. Bonner now back with it. Bounce pass to Max Shelley. 18 seconds on the shot clock. And that's a turnover. Steal by the Eagles. Nagy's going to do this one herself. Can't make the bucket, though. Rebound Vale. Fast break for the Eagles now, excuse me, for the Vikings. But they give it right back to Northwest Indian College. 8-6, Vikings up by 2. 14 minutes left in our first half of play, live here from Big Bend. Here's a 3 attempt by Jasmine Reed. That one's short. Rebound to Deanna Manning. Pass inside to Manning. Now Winsley has it. And she's fouled there.
Foul the Eagles, number 33, Jasmine Reed, her first. Third team foul.
First team foul, or excuse me, third team foul on the Eagles. First team foul on Jasmine Reed. First free throw is good, makes it 9-6 Vikings.
The score is not indicative of how the Eagles have been playing tonight. You would think that they'd be on top, down by 3. I think that foul trouble will become a factor for them.
And like you said, foul trouble. Vina Brown is already on the bench for the Eagles, and she's a playmaker for their team. Had 13 points last night, so something to keep an eye on as this game moves along. Nagy now has it, feeds it off to Reed.
Reed with two fouls of her own.
Vale thought about shooting that, decided otherwise. Now Max Shelley has it, kicks it up top to Bonner. Down low to Winley. Back up top to Bonner for 3. That one's no good. Fight for the rebound, Aubrey Vale. Again, Vale's there to get the third chance opportunity for the Vikings. Manning is hammered. And she's going to have two foul shots coming.
Fouls the Eagles, number 2, Isabella James, her first.
First foul on Isabella James.
For the Vikings.
First one's up and good, makes it 11-6 now Vikings.
In for the Vikings, number 3, Chelsea Baker.
Chelsea Baker checks in for her first trip. That doubles the score here from Big Bend. Vikings up 12-6 over the Eagles. 12.5 minutes left to play in our first half. Inside pass to Colvin, and it's a beauty. A nice pass by Jasmine Reed.
Colvin with the basket.
Colvin gets the finish.
Now, Sean, you were telling me something about Colvin earlier. Could you tell me about that again?
Yeah, Colvin actually went to high school with a player on the Big Bend team, Elizabeth LaRue, both out of the Spokane area. So they know each other quite well, Spencer. So a little reunion here on the court.
Eagles.
We have our first time out of the game. Vikings up 12-8. And before the game, I caught up with assistant coach of Big Bend, Andrew Pena, to talk about how last night went and what he expects from his team tonight. I'm here with assistant coach Andrew Pena. Andrew, a nice victory last night.
Yeah, it was nice. I think it felt like it gave us an opportunity to have a really close game, something that we needed. We didn't do so well the first half and allowed us to kind of refocus and come back and do something better the second half.
And Jolene Nagy had 39 points. How do you stop her tonight?
That's one of the things that we've talked about. Kind of still in the air of things, what we're going to do, who we're going to put on as far as matchups to kind of get her from penetrating and kind of contain her a little bit. It's definitely a key tonight, how we do.
And Aubrey Vale had a nice game last night. Should we expect more of the same from her tonight?
Of course, yeah. I think we always expect our sophomores to do well and come out and expect them to play to their full potential. She started out a little slow the first half for Aubrey, but then she started to get some shots going the second half, and it actually turned out pretty well for us, so for her.
Well, good luck tonight, Coach.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Vikings up 12-8 here over the Northwest Indian College. Again, these two teams played last night. Big Ben got the better of the Eagles, winning that game 73-69 in overtime. And Nagy now has the ball up the court. The bank shot's no good. Rebound by Alyssa Hawks. Download out of Winley. Feeds it over to Chelsea Baker. Cross-court pass to Vale. She penetrates inside and a little shorter on that bucket, but Winley's there. Can't finish it though. Eagles take back over. Isabella James in a little trouble, gives it off to Jasmine Reed. Now Nagy has it. Looking for somewhere to go, and that's not a good idea. A steal by Winley, and she takes care of it.
Mackenzie Winley for two.
That puts the Vikings up 14-8.
Timeout Vikings.
Head coach Preston Wilkes for the Vikings going to take a timeout, so we'll take a quick break here. Be back in just a moment.
Attention business owners. The deadline is fast approaching to advertise in the 2015 edition of the Moses Lake Local Book. Don't be the only business left out. In print or online, it's the best way to reach your customer when they're ready to buy. Call today to place your ad by calling 877-738-9829 or by visiting us online at www.statewideyp.com. The Moses Lake Local Book Telephone Directory. Simply the best advertising.
What better way to start the new year than in a new Toyota? We're making it easier than ever with 3 ways to save. Your choice of financing as low as 0%, up to $2,500 in customer cash back, or low payment leases on your favorite Toyota model, like RAV4, now just $199 per month. Just pick your favorite Toyota, the best savings options for you, and drive away. It's that easy, so start your year right. For full details, see any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
Big Ben up 14-8 early here in this first half, just about halfway through, 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go.
Jump ball possession.
And it looks like a jump ball there. Possession arrow goes to Big Ben. Baker now Hawks has it. Gives it to Manning. That's going to go out of bounds. Three attempt up is no good. Rebound, Deanna Manning. Kicks it back up top to Baker. Dribble drive into Jamette. And that's a steal by Nagy. He misses the layup though. Rebound, Deanna Manning. And just like that, ball gets back in the Eagles' hands. Some sloppy play here, Spencer, by both teams.
It has been. You know, the score being 14-8, you would think that the Eagles would try to control the ball a little bit more and get it down to their players, but there's definitely been a lot of turnovers this game.
Nagy now has it, gives it off to Reed. She's going to shoot a three, and she buries that one. A swish from Jasmine Reed cuts the lead to 3, 14-11. And that shot's good by Chelsea Baker, makes it a 5-point lead. 16-11. Vikings on top by 5. Pass down low to Colvin. Picks it up top to, that was Isabella James with that shot, but nothing going there. Rebound Vikings.
How's the Eagles, number 15, Jolene Nagy, her second.
Jolene Nagy picks up her second foul of the night. That's someone Northwest Indian College does not want to get in foul trouble.
And for the Vikings, number 5, Elizabeth LaRue. For the Eagles, number 3,
Elizabeth LaRue makes her first appearance in this game.
Vina Brown.
Vikings up 17-11. That free throw is good, makes it 18-11 now. Jasmine Reed gives it down to Nagy. That shot's no good. Baker now has it. Baker feeds it off to LaRue. Can't hang on to the ball there and winds up in an Eagle player hands. That shot's no good. Hawks now has it, gives it to LaRue, now down to Jamette. Jump shots up and a little too much on that one. Rebound, Jasmine Reed. Pass down low to Reed. Throws up a kind of a crazy shot. That shot's no good. A foul on Riley Jamette. That's her second foul.
Jasmine Reed at the line for the Eagles.
So Jasmine Reed will shoot 2 shots. First one's up and it's good. So now it's 18-12. (18-13) now. Hawks now bringing the ball back up the court. Baker trying to make something in traffic. Can't get anything going, but Jamette fights it. Now Baker able to grab the rebound and somehow gets the bucket. And makes it a 7-point lead now for Big Ben, up 20-13 with just 7 minutes left to go here in the first half. Nagy has it. 3-point attempt is off the glass and in. Spencer, sometimes it's better to be lucky.
It's a great shot. You know, it was pretty deep ball, and just banged in.
Timeout Eagles.
Eagles will take a timeout here to think a few things over. Down by 5, 20-15. So we'll take a quick break ourselves. Be back in just a minute.
find out about the DQ $5 lunch, all this food for only $5, you gotta tell people about it. Sauce situated nice. Frosty drink next to this juicy grilled burger and fries. Get my Sunday, boom. I just dropped a $5 lunchogram on all my friends. Get ready for a little $5 indie.
Michael, we like your style. The $5 lunch. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
Northwest Indian College down by 5, but have the basketball here. They were off to an early lead in this one, and then Big Ben came roaring back and kind of regained the lead for the last 10 minutes of this first half. Up by 5. Mackenzie Winley has 6 points. She's the leading scorer right now for Big Ben. (20-15), Eagles down by 5. Vikings have the ball, looking to increase their lead. 6 minutes left to go here in the first half. So far, Vikings doing a great job playing defense on Jolene Nagy, who only has 2 points in this first half.
You know, yesterday with her was it 29 points?
39 points
39
last night,
points.
Spencer.
Excuse me. 39 points. She was definitely a dominance in the course, and looks like Big Ben kind of figured out how to take care of her.
Krista Colvin makes that bucket. Cuts the lead to 3. She's kind of been one of their go-to players today. 6 points for Colvin. Big Ben with the turnover there, so the Eagles have a chance here to either cut this lead to 1 or maybe even tie this game up. Pass down low to Nagy, and that one's no good. No foul called either. Jamette quickly rushes back up the floor. She had a nice little dish pass to Winley, and then kind of loses control of the ball, but able to regain possession, but it gives it right back to Northwest. Nagy dribbles in, and it's stolen that time by Big Ben. And we have a foul on Nagy. That's going to be her 3rd foul in this game.
Number 15, Jolene Nagy, her 3rd. Chelsea Baker at the line for the Vikings.
Again, Northwest Indian College only has 2 subs.
Number 10, Aubrey Vale. For the Eagles, number 24, Shanice McMillan.
First free throws up and good, makes it 21-17 now, Vikings. Second one's also good.
In for the Vikings, number 4, Max Shelley.
Max Shelley will check in now for Big Ben. Nagy gives it off. Now back up top to Vina Brown. Here's a long distance 3 by Reed. That's no good. Rebound, Jamette. Jamette dishes it out to Aubrey Vale for 3. That one's no good. Rebound by the Eagles. Reed has it now. Feeds it off to Nagy. And there's going to be a defensive foul. That one's called on Mackenzie Winley.
Foul the Vikings, number 33, Mackenzie Winley, her 1st.
Pass up top to Krista Colvin. Nagy now driving toward the hoop, pulls up something, and somehow That drops for the bucket.
Fouls the Vikings, number 13, Riley Jemet.
So it's 22-19 now, and Riley Jemet's going to have a chance, or excuse me, that's Riley Jemet's third foul. 3-point play is good for Reed. That cuts the lead to 2, 22-20. Shelley now has it, gives it off to Jemet. And a hard foul on Winley. Teammates helping her up.
Fouls the Eagles, number 24, Shanice McMillan, her first.
Foul's called on Shanice McMillan. That's her first foul of the game. That free throw is good, makes it 23-20. (24-20) now. Big Ben up by 4. 3.5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Screen by Brown. Reed goes the other side but gets fouled. So she'll go right back to the free throw line.
Fouls the Vikings, number 12, Julie Bonner, her first.
First one's up and good. Spencer Nagy has 3 fouls here in the first half and only 2 points. 2 points. What a difference this has been from last night to tonight.
It definitely is something a lot different, and I'm sure it's not what Big Ben expected. They probably expected that she was the go-to girl, and it's going to be proven that she definitely isn't for this team tonight.
Krista Colvin again having a nice game for Northwest Indian College. She has 6 points. That shot's no good. Rebound Eagles. Nagy, though, is the senior, is the floor general for the Eagles, so head coach Adam Lane sticking with her, even though she does have 3 fouls here in the first half. It's a strong drive by Reed. That bucket's good. Cuts the lead to 1. Eagles up, or excuse me, Vikings up 24-23. Bonner now gives it off to Vale. And she's blocked, but Bonner able to grab the loose ball. 5 seconds on the shot clock. That goes out of bounds. Vikings still have possession.
In for the Vikings, number 32.
Deanna Manning checks in for Mackenzie Winley, so with 5 seconds on the shot clock, Vikings have to run a quick play here. Inbound pass up top to Riley Jemet. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Bonner has it. She has to shoot the 3. That one hits rim off the mark. Rebound Eagles. Minute 45 left here in the first half of play. Nagy gives it to Brown. Now Colvin has it. That shot's no good. Rebound Brown. Actually, they're still tussling for that ball, and they're going to say Brown traveled with it.
That's unfortunate. I think that they had good possession down the middle of the field and the court, and they just ended up giving it up.
So we'll stay at 24-23. Vikings up by 1 with the ball now. And just like that, an illegal screen called on.
Fouls the Vikings, number 32.
That's Deanna Manning. Krista Colvin for 3. That's a swish.
Krista Coleman for 3.
26-24. Eagles have taken their first lead here in what's been a long while. Jeanette looks to get it right back to Big Ben, but that shot's no good. Offensive rebound Manning, but then threw that ball out of bounds. So we'll keep it at 26-24, Eagles on top. 45 seconds on the clock, 22 seconds on the shot clock. Pass down low to Nagy. And again, she has nowhere to go with that ball. A block there by Max Shelley. Loose ball, tie-up goes to Northwest Indian College. Nagy driving toward the hoop, puts that ball up in pressure. That doesn't go in. Rebound, Riley Jamette. .15 seconds here on the game clock. Pass up to Riley Jamette. She gives it to Bonner. And we have a foul on Nagy. Spencer, that's her 4th foul.
Yesterday, she picked up 4 fouls in the second half. This time, starting off a little bit early. It is going to be a very difficult game for the Eagles if she cannot come in and play.
It's going to be really tough for her defensive-wise the rest of this game. The first free throw's up and good, makes it 25-26. Jamette able to hit both free throws, ties the game up at 26 all. 8 seconds on the clock here. Reed has it. 3 seconds, she just hucks one up. That's no good. Rebound Vikings.
All tied up at the half.
That's going to end out our first half of play. Evened up here at 26-26. So we'll take a quick break ourselves and come back for your halftime analysis.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
(26-26) here, tied up at halftime. Northwest Indian College had an early lead in this one, then Big Ben fought back, regained that lead, and then Northwest Indian College kind of took it back there at the very end, but we're leveled up here, 26 all. Really, the story of this game so far is Jolene Nagy, who had 39 points last night, only has 2 points tonight for the Eagles and already has 4 fouls in this first half.
Yeah, she has more fouls than points on the board. Very scary thought for the Eagles. As like you said, she was their leading scorer last night. I'd be interested to see what they do in the second half.
And really balanced scoring for Big Ben. Deanna Manning has 4 points. Jeanette has 3. Aubrey Vale has 3. So no real standout player yet for the Big Ben Vikings.
It's something we do have to be aware of. That Riley Jamette has 3 fouls, and so it'll be interesting to see how she plays in the second half as well.
Something to keep an eye on here in the second half. We're going to step away here for a bit, and we'll be back shortly.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
We are real students, and this really is our college.
My dream will change the outcome of my life.
My college is allowing me to achieve my dream.
My dream is to be a pilot.
My dream is to be a nurse.
Only you can determine your dream. Big Bend will help you get there.
What's your dream? At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Have you been to iFiber1.com? The most up-to-date news in the Columbia Basin is just one click away. With news, sports, and weather, you can stay in the know with what's going on in your community. Read your news on the go by visiting iFiber1.com on your tablet or even your phone. Follow us on Facebook for quick updates and discuss the news with others in our area. Your #1 news source in the Columbia Basin is iFiber1.com. Check it out today.
Attention business owners. The deadline is fast approaching to advertise in the 2015 edition of the Moses Lake Local Book. Don't be the only business left out. In print or online, it's the best way to reach your customer when they're ready to buy. Call today to place your ad by calling 877-738-9829 or by visiting us online at www.statewideyp.com. The Moses Lake Local Book Telephone Directory. Simply the best advertising.
When you find out about the DQ $5 lunch, all this food for only $5, you gotta tell people about it. So I situated nice. Frosty drink next to this juicy grilled burger and fries. Get my Sunday, boom. I just dropped a $5 lunchogram on all my friends. Get ready for a little $5 envy.
Michael, we like your style. The $5 lunch. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
What better way to start the new year than in a new Toyota? We're making it easier than ever with 3 ways to save. Your choice of financing as low as 0%, up to $2,500 in customer cash back, or low payment leases on your favorite Toyota model, like RAV4, now just $199 per month. Just pick your favorite Toyota, the best savings options for you, and drive away. It's that easy, so start your year right. For full details, see any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
We are real students, and this really is our college.
My dream will change the outcome of my life.
My college is allowing me to achieve my dream.
My dream is to be a pilot.
My dream is to be a nurse.
Only you can determine your dream. Big Bend will help you get there.
What's your dream?
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Have you been to iFiber1.com? The most up-to-date news in the Columbia Basin is just one click away. With news, sports, and weather, you can stay in the know with what's going on in your community. Read your news on the go by visiting iFiber1.com on your tablet or even your phone. Follow us on Facebook for quick updates and discuss the news with others in our area. Your #1 news source in the Columbia Basin is iFiber1.com. Check it out today.
Attention business owners. The deadline is fast approaching to advertise in the 2015 edition of the Moses Lake Local Book. Don't be the only business left out. In print or online, it's the best way to reach your customer when they're ready to buy. Call today to place your ad by calling 877-738-9829 or by visiting us online at www.statewideyp.com. The Moses Lake Local Book Telephone Directory. Simply the best advertising.
When you find out about the DQ $5 lunch, all this food for only $5, you gotta tell people about it. Sauce situated nice. Frosty drink next to this juicy grilled burger and fries. Get my Sunday, boom. I just dropped a $5 lunchogram on all my friends. Get ready for a little $5 indie.
Michael, we like your style. The $5 lunch. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
What better way to start the new year than in a new Toyota? We're making it easier than ever with 3 ways to save. Your choice of financing as low as 0%, up to $2,500 in customer cash back, or low payment leases on your favorite Toyota model, like RAV4, now just $199 per month. Just pick your favorite Toyota, the best savings options for you, and drive away. It's that easy, so start your year right. For full details, see any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
We are real students, and this really is our college.
My dream will change the outcome of my life.
My college is allowing me to achieve my dream.
My dream is to be a pilot.
My dream is to be a nurse.
Only you can determine your dream. Big Bend will help you get there.
What's your dream?
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Have you been to iFiber1.com? The most up-to-date news in the Columbia Basin is just one click away. With news, sports, and weather, you can stay in the know with what's going on in your community. Read your news on the go by visiting iFiber1.com on your tablet or even your phone. Follow us on Facebook for quick updates and discuss the news with others in our area. Your #1 news source in the Columbia Basin is iFiber1.com. Check it out today.
Attention business owners. The deadline is fast approaching to advertise in the 2015 edition of the Moses Lake Local Book. Don't be the only business left out. In print or online, it's the best way to reach your customer when they're ready to buy. Call today to place your ad by calling 877-738-9829 or by visiting us online at www.statewideyp.com. The Moses Lake Local Book Telephone Directory. Simply the best advertising.
When you find out about the DQ $5 lunch, all this food for only $5, you gotta tell people about it. Sauce situated nice. Frosty drink next to this juicy grilled burger and fries. Get my Sunday, boom. I just dropped a $5 lunchogram on all my friends. Get ready for a little $5 envy.
Michael, we like your style. The $5 lunch. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
What better way to start the new year than in a new Toyota? We're making it easier than ever with 3 ways to save. Your choice of financing as low as 0%, up to $2,500 in customer cash back, or low payment leases on your favorite Toyota model, like RAV4, now just $199 per month. Just pick your favorite Toyota, the best savings options for you, and drive away. It's that easy, so start your year right. For full details, see any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
(28-26) Vikings up here to start off our second half of play. 18.5 minutes left to go. We were tied up 26-26 at halftime. A very back and forth first half by both teams, really going on a different runs. That jump shot's up and good for Shanice McMillan. So we're tied now at 28-28, 18 minutes left to go. Bonner has it. Gives it up top to Aubrey Vale, now swings it to Riley Jamette. Down low to Max Shelley. Cross-court pass to Julie Bonner. She drives under the hoop, gives it to Max Shelley, who might have been blocked there. Kind of tough to see, but Vikings still have the ball. 1 second on the shot clock, able to get it off Offensive rebound, Winley, and she's fouled. So she will shoot 2 free throws.
At the line for the Vikings, number 33, Mackenzie Whitley.
Hits the first one, puts Vikings back up on top now, 29-28. Can't make the second. Rebound, Jasmine Reed. Gives it up top to Colvin. Nagby now trying to set something up. She needs to get going for Northwest Indian College if they want to come back in this one and regain momentum. But again, she does have 4 fouls. Pass up top to Brown. Now Reed has it. Down low to Nagby. Fight for the loose ball, and they're going to say that she stepped out of bounds.
And Nagy has been a non-factor this game. It's quite interesting. Very, very contrast with yesterday's game.
A couple of her teammates have actually stepped up in her place. Krista Colvin has 9 points, and Jasmine Reed has 13 points. Vale gives it off to Riley Jamette. Back up top to Vale. Now a turnover by Mackenzie Winley. That's going to go back to the Eagles. 29-28, Vikings up by 1, just underway here in our second half of play. 17 minutes left to go. Pass wide to Colvin, now back up top to Nagby. Reed's going to have a chance from 3. That's short. Rebound, Max Shelley. She runs up the court, hands it off to Bonner. Kicks back to Vale, now down low to Deanna Manning, and she's rejected by Reed. Looked like she might have hit her a little bit there, Spencer, but no call.
I'm glad that they're just letting him play. There's been a lot of fouls going on, and it does stop the momentum a little bit when there's a foul called.
And Jasmine Reed, just like that, gets the bucket and puts the Eagles back up on top now, 30-29. 15 points for her. That ball goes out of bounds, and Eagle basketball. (30-29). Eagles up by 1. Colvin now has it. Again, Colvin very familiar with Elizabeth LaRue from the Big Bend team. Both went to high school together in the Spokane area. Jasmine Reed throws up a funky shot that trickles off the rim. Rebound, Aubrey Vale. Kick out to Vale for 3. Can't connect on that one. Rebound, Northwest. Pass inside to Colvin. Back up top to Nagy. She's going to shoot a 3. That one doesn't connect. Spencer, that's what she was making all last night.
Nagy, definitely a disconnect from yesterday to today.
Bonner drives back up the floor, kicks it to Max Shelley. Back over to Jamette. Cross court to Aubrey Vale. Screen by Jamette. Bonner's going to have a corner 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. Bonner saves it, but she was on the baseline, so Northwest basketball.
These fouls are definitely not going Big Bend's direction.
Fouls, loose ball calls, you name it. Definitely momentum's in the favor of Northwest Indian College right now. Colvin with a strong drive here. Can't finish, but gets her own rebound, gets the reverse layup.
Krista Colvin for 2.
Krista Colvin makes it 32-29 now, and she has 11 points. Bonner swings it over to Jamette. She's going to try a 3. This time it hits for Jamette.
For 3.
And just like that, we're tied up here again.
32-32, Spencer, absolutely. Colvin has it. Thought about shooting it, decides not to. Actually gonna shoot it. She steps back on the three-point line, but can't connect, but McMillan grabs the rebound. Now Reed has it. Gives it back to McMillan. Pass down low to Colvin. Well, jump shot here. It goes off the glass and in.
Krista Colvin with the basket.
Nice kiss off the glass there by Krista Colvin. Makes it 34-32. Timeout, Northwest Indian College. So we'll take a quick break here. Be back in just a minute.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
We are real students, and this really is our college.
My dream will change the outcome of my life.
My college is allowing me to achieve my dream.
My dream is to be a pilot.
My dream is to be a nurse.
Only you can determine your dream. Big Bend will help you get there.
What's your dream?
Northwest Indian College up by 2 here, live from Big Bend, 34-32. Have come out strong here to start off this second half. Vikings do have the ball, looking to either tie this game back up or regain the lead. Vale has it now, gives it back up top to Bonner, sets it over to Shelley. Down low to Deanna Manning. Quick turnaround shots, no good. Rebound, Krista Colvin. Nagy now has it. Bounce pass to Reed, that's kicked. So it will stay Eagle basketball. Inbound pass to Krista Colvin. Jasmine Reed now has it. And that bank shot's no good. Fight for the rebound, and Big Ben able to grab it. But an unforced error there as that ball just bounces off her foot and trickles out of bounds. Gives it right back to Northwest Indian College.
And very unfortunate for her. It looked like they had a good possession there, and we could have been able to capitalize on that.
Had a fast break going, but now Northwest College takes it back over. Nagy gives it to Colvin. Colvin steps one dribble in, takes a shot. That's short. Goes out of bounds. Vikings have possession. Bonner gives it to Shelley. Down low to Jamette. To Manny now. Back up top to Bonner. Finds an open Vale. That's no good. Jamette's there for the rebound. And looks like a foul this time going to be called.
Fouls the Eagles, number 24, Shanice McMillan.
That's on Shanice McMillan. Boy, Spencer, every time there's a foul called, the head coach of the Eagles has to be holding his breath to make sure it's not Nagy. That shot's good, though.
Pass is good by Riley Jamette.
A basket there by Riley Jamette. She'll have a chance here at a free throw. This one goes in. That makes it 36-34. Now Vikings up by 2. Colvin now has it. Down low to Reed. Back up top to McMillan, now back to Colvin. Gives it to Nagy. Thought about shooting it, does otherwise, gives it back to Colvin. She drives in, a little floater with the one hand there, that's good.
Krista Colvin for
Krista
two.
Colvin continues to impress in this game. She now has 15 points and ties this game up at 36 all. Jeanette now has it. Bounce pass to Bonner. Bonner trying to weave through traffic and it gets stolen. Colvin rushing up the floor. That goes out of bounds. Will be Eagle basketball.
And Big Bend has done a good job of getting control of this game. It is tied back up 36-36. But there hasn't been a standout player for Big Bend, just kind of spreading the ball around.
Been very balanced. Riley Jeanette does have 9 points for the Eagles, their leading scorer, or excuse me, for the Vikings. Little give and go between Vale and Bonner, down low to Manning. Shelley now has it. Off the glass, no good. Manning fell to the ground. Let's hope she's okay. She gets right back up. Colvin now pushes back up the floor. Nagy's going to shoot one from deep. That's short. Bonner now has it. Little one-hand shot. That's no good. Vale gets the rebound. Vale passes down to Jeanette for the jumper. Baseline jumper's good.
Jeanette for two.
Puts the Vikings back up by 2, 38-36. Colvin for 3, that's no good. Rebound Bonner. Manning now has it, gives it to Vale. Bonner drives, dishes to Manning. Pass over to Vale. Nice defensive effort here by Northwest College. And a 3 attempt is good.
Max Shelley for 3.
Max Shelley hits that 3, makes it 41-36 now Vikings. We're going to take a quick timeout break, be back in just a bit.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
(41-36), Vikings up by 5 here. 9 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the second half. Big Ben looking for 3 wins in a row if they can get the victory here tonight. Reed now has it. Gives it to Brown. Back over to Nagy. Krista Colvin for 3. That's way off the mark. But she's fouled. Are they going to say that's a shooting foul or on the floor?
Well, it was already after the ball was in the air.
So they'll have an inbounds pass here.
For Max Shelley, her first.
Head coach of the Eagles talking over to the ref, he kind of wants a shooting foul, but they're going to say it's going to be an inbounds pass. Colvin gives it to Reed. Down low, back to Colvin. Nice body work there, gets the bucket.
Krista Colvin with the basket.
Colvin cuts it to 3, 41-38. Vale for 3. Can't get the shooter's touch. Out of bounds. Eagle basketball.
But to thank everybody for watching on iFiber 1 tonight. This game is being broadcast via fiber through iFiber Communications, our parent company. If you want to sign up for high-speed internet, give us a call at 754-2600 or visit iFiber.tv for more information. We do have high-speed internet, telephone, and television. And you're able to watch this game on both our television and iFiber1.com, clicking on the live view button, live TV. Now we do all Big Bend home games, and we also do a lot of other high school games, but we also have a high-definition news service we broadcast every day at 5 o'clock. So if you're tired of hearing about Spokane, Seattle news, definitely tune in to iFiber 1 News at 5 o'clock and follow us on Facebook.
Nagy now has it. She drives to the hoop. She's fouled, and she's going to shoot a couple free throws.
Fouls the Vikings, number 10, Aubrey Vale, her third.
Actually, she won't shoot free throws. We're going to say no, that foul was on the floor, too. Passes it into Reed. Little bounce pass move there, or excuse me, a dribble move there by Reed. That's no good. Shelley now has it, gives it to Riley Jamette for three. And Riley Jamette
for three.
Gets the bucket.
And just like that, they're up by 5.
Make that 6, 44-38.
Absolutely.
Reed gets it to a streaking Colvin, who gets the bucket. Excuse me, that's Nagy.
Nagy with the basket. Timeout.
Spencer, that's only her 4th point of the game. So we'll take another timeout break here. We'll be back in just a second.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
.44-40. Eagles up by 4, or Vikings up by 4, excuse me, with 7.5 minutes left to go. That goes out of bounds, or they're going to call a foul here. Looks like they will call a foul.
Fouls the Eagles, number 24.
That's on
Shanice
McMillan. That's her 3rd foul, so a couple players in foul trouble for the Eagles.
Technical foul on the Eagles, number 24.
And they're going to call a technical foul on Shanice McMillan. Spencer, I didn't quite see exactly what happened, but maybe it was a little talking to the ref.
It must have been, because now she's up to 4.
So Jamette hits the technical free throw. Coach for the Eagles is talking to the ref, trying to figure out exactly what happened. Because I think he's a little confused, just like us.
And unless you're there, you can't hear the conversations going on. You can't hear how chippy everyone's getting. And you definitely leave it to the refs to make those calls.
Well, Jamette hits both the free throws, and since it was a tech, Big Ben has the offense of possession still. That ball goes out of bounds. Vikings will keep possession here. Inbound pass to Jamette. Back to Vale for a corner 3. That's no good. Rebound. And Mackenzie Winley, what an effort there to keep that ball. Hard foul there.
Foul on the Vikings, number 10, Aubrey Vale.
And that's on Aubrey Vale. And Spencer, she now has 4 fouls. So quite a number of players for both teams now in foul trouble. Still 7 minutes left to go here in this second half, so a lot of time. Pass down low into Nagy. She just can't buy a bucket tonight, Spencer.
With 4 points on the night and 4 fouls, she's definitely not meeting her expectations from yesterday.
And Aubrey Vail sinks that three. This is Big Ben's biggest lead of the night now, 49-40. Nagy has it, gives it to Reed. Down low to Brown, that goes over her fingertips. Back to Nagy, a deep three here. That's no good, rebound Jamette. Well, jump shot here by Vail's no good, rebound Jasmine Reed. 6 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Vikings up by 9. McMillan for three. That's no good. Rebound Riley Jamette. Riley Jamette's had a great game so far tonight. She has 16 points. Kick out to Alyssa Hawks. Vail again with the rebound. She's had I can't even tell you how many offensive rebounds, but she seems to always be in the right place at the right time. Woodley at the corner baseline. That's no good. Rebound Nagy. Colvin has it. Down low. Now Nagy brings it back up top. Now Jasmine Reed has it. Reed's going to do it herself. Can't get the roll. Rebound Winley. Hawks gives it to Max Shelley. Now Jamette has it. Jamette's blocked by Krista Colvin. Cross-court pass to Max Shelley. Up top to Hawks, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Winley shoots it. Can't hit it, but rebound Riley Jamette. And she smartly brings the ball back out to run this new fresh shot clock. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Vail for three. Spencer, she's starting to heat up.
She's doing great. 9 points on the night. And definitely in foul trouble, but she's definitely making her team a little bit more valuable with her in.
And I think all 9 of those points, Spencer, were all threes. I think she's had 3 threes on the night. Somehow that basket rolls in.
You got a magnet inside of that.
Krista Colvin, that's 19 points now for her tonight. Has a chance to make it 20 if she hits the free throw.
In for the Eagles, number 2, Isabella James.
Isabella James checks in for Northwest Indian College. Again, this is a non-conference match, so this win or loss for the Vikings will not go into the NWAC standings. It's sometimes kind of odd to have these non-conference games during the middle of the season, but it's also nice for the coaches to give their players a little extra work.
Especially 2 nights in a row. It definitely seasons up the Big Bend Lady Vikings, gets them ready for the rest of their division play.
Exactly. We're getting down to the home stretch here for conference play in the NWAC, so these teams both want to be up to their full game speed. That free throw is good, makes it 53-43. That one's no good. Rebound, Jasmine Reed gives it to Jolene Nagy. Colvin now has it. Jasmine Reed hits that three.
Jasmine Reed for 3.
That makes it 53-46. Spencer, if they want to get back in this game, they're going to have to hit a couple of those. And a blocking foul there on Reed.
Foul the Eagles, number 33, Jasmine Reed, her 3rd.
That's her 3rd foul now.
Max Shelley at the line for the Vikings.
Shelley makes the first. Gives her 4 points on the night.
A pretty quiet game for Coach Preston Wilkes. He hasn't done much yelling on the sidelines tonight.
Yeah, compared to last night, he was up, and I remember you mentioned last night, Spencer, you were talking about how Wilkes was probably giving his players a motivational halftime speech. But tonight he seems pretty cool, calm, and collected out there.
Well, I think it's because his team they've been able to block out, of course, Nagy, and they've done a good job of putting the score up there, 54-46 for the Vikings.
Big Ben has played well tonight. Nothing flashy, but just doing their job.
Yeah, it's putting their nose to the grindstone and getting everything done.
Jeanette makes it 55-46. She now has 17 points. $18 points now for Riley Jeanette. 56-46 Vikings. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here. Reed now has it. Gives it to Colvin. A deep three, that's no good. Fight for the rebound, and Nagy grabs it. Now she's going to pull up from distance. That's no good too. 3 minutes left to go here. Vikings looking to maybe kill some clock now. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Vale again from three, that's no good. And a foul called.
Fouls the Vikings, number 4.
That's on Max Shelley.
Her second.
Two minutes and 40 seconds left to go here. Live from Big Bend. 501 Sports live broadcast of college basketball. Again, we will be broadcasting Big Bend's conference game this Saturday. First, Yakima Valley. You can catch the women's game, that's at 2, followed by the men's game at 4.
Elizabeth LaRue, number 12, Julie Bonner.
A lot of subs coming in now, Spencer.
Yeah, it looked like there was 4 subs coming in. You know, getting a fresh bench from Big Ben should be able to spice things up for him.
Boy, you kind of got to feel bad a little bit for the Northwest Indian College. Only have 2 subs. But give them credit, they have played well these 2 days here in Moses. Pass down low to Riley Jeanette. And she can't make it there, but she is fouled.
Fouls the Eagles, number 5, Krista Colvin, her first. Riley Jeanette at the line.
Now, Krista Colvin, 20 points, and that is her first foul of the game. She's played a pretty clean game tonight.
Yeah, she really is kind of taken the place of what Nagy was to their team last night. Colvin was herp, for lack of a better term, was the presence of Nagy tonight.
And her and Jasmine Reed together. Jasmine Reed with 18 points on the night. Definitely did a good job of spreading those points around.
58-46 now. Vikings up by 12. 2 minutes left to go. Fina Brown for 3. That's no good. Rebound, Nagy. Still playing hard out there. A little Euro step move won't work, but she's fouled.
Fouls the Vikings, number 12, Julie Bonner, her second. Julie Nagy at the line.
2 fouls now on Julie Bonner. That's good for Nagy.
And for the Eagles, number 24, Shanice McMillan. And number 3.
A couple of subs check in for Northwest Indian College. Shanice McMillan, as well as Matilda Brooks. Matilda's all the way from Crescent City, California. 58-48 now.
Matilda, welcome to Washington.
And that 3 attempts, no good by LaRue. Goes out of bounds, but Big Ben still has possession. .25 seconds on the shot clock. And that turnover, Eagle basketball. Krista Colvin thought about shooting the 3, decides otherwise. Now back to her. This time she will shoot it. No good. Rebound, Riley Jamette. One minute left on the game clock. And Jamette's blocked, but LaRue's there. And loose ball goes to Nagy. Pulls up from the free throw line. That's going to go out of bounds. Eagles will keep the basketball.
There's 51 seconds left in this game. Look for Big Ben to slow the game down a little bit and look for the Eagles to foul. It is a 10-point game. You can easily make that up.
Colvin drives to the hoop. Strong move and a blocking foul called on Deanna Manning. So, kind of strange, Spencer. We would think we'd see the Eagles to start a foul, but not Big Ben.
Well, a block, I think, is a little bit one of those. You know, it can go either way, kind of fouls. You know, you're trying to stop her from making that drive. It was a beautiful drive in there, and just unfortunate for the Vikings.
So those free throws are good. 58-50 now. 40 seconds on the clock. .25 seconds on the shot clock. Screen by Manning. LaRue gives it back to Bonner. Back to LaRue. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bonner's going to do it herself, and that rolls in.
Julie Bonner for 2.
Julie Bonner with a nice drive there. 60-50. Vikings up by 10. 10 seconds on the clock. A block by LaRue. Spencer, that should all but do it here from Big Ben. 5 seconds on the clock. And that's it.
At the end of regulation, the Vikings 60, the Eagles 50.
Big Ben knocks off Northwest Indian College 60-50. That's their 3rd win in a row. So we're going to take a quick break ourselves here and come back for your post-game wrap-up.
Leading scorer for the Vikings, Riley.
Have you been to iFiber1.com? The most up-to-date news in the Columbia Basin is just one click away. With news, sports, and weather, you can stay in the know with what's going on in your community. Read your news on the go by visiting iFiber1.com on your tablet or even your phone. Follow us on Facebook for quick updates and discuss the news with others in our area. Your #1 news source in the Columbia Basin is iFiber1.com. Check it out today.
Big Ben gets their 3rd win in a row here at home as they knock off Northwest Indian College 60-50. A really nice game by Riley Jamette, Spencer. She had 20 points.
Absolutely. You know, Big Ben's done a great job tonight, and, you know, definitely was a big factor, a big difference maker, was the fact that they were able to keep Nagy and restrain her from having the points that she had last night. And the Eagles came back and they stood up. They had 2 players with over 18 points, so they spread the ball around. Big Ben pulls it out, 60-50, final score.
So Big Ben will look to make it 4 wins in a row when they host Yakima Valley this Saturday. That's going to do it for us, folks. I'm Sean Wells. He's Spencer King. Mike Klein's on camera. Nick White, our tech director, back in the studio. We'll see you on Saturday.